So the Curtin RSE Project, or Relationships and Sexuality Education Project, is dedicated to delivering a range of professional development opportunities to schools in the area of relationships and sexuality education. We're funded by the Health Department to support anyone who works in schools, and this might be student teachers, qualified teachers, or other support staff like school health nurses, psychologists and Aboriginal education officers. So in all our trainings we work hard to promote the Growing and Developing Healthy Relationships website, or GDHR website, which is managed by the WA Health Department, because this is a great online portal for anyone working in schools in the area of relationships and sexuality education. We offer a range of postgraduate and undergraduate tertiary units in the area of school-based relationships and sex ed. These units are offered at Curtin University, but anyone who's studying at a uni in WA can come over through a cross-institutional enrolment, and we're also working on trying to deliver some of these units online in the next year or so. All of these units are focused solely on how to best deliver sex ed in schools in a really evidence-based and engaging way. For any qualified staff, we're also offering a range of 2-day workshops, after-school workshops, online webinars and full-day symposiums. All of these are focused on trying to improve the capacity of educators in schools. And we're always really keen to engage with school teachers who are doing really great work in this space to come and share their strategies with their peers. So we have a growing mailing list of people that we connect with, anyone who's interested in school-based RSE. We connect through sending regular newsletters or our Facebook page, and we like to share any new research, any new resources, or to let them know about local events and training. We're also available to give one-on-one support to educators if they need it. Okay, so when our project first started, we began with an online survey of school teachers, and we treated this as a needs assessment tool. It gave us lots of information around the type of content that teachers wanted to receive from us and the best way in which to engage with them. We found it a really useful process, and it's something that after 5 years of project delivery, we'll probably look to repeat again. We also regularly ask our membership base what sort of topics they want us to cover and how we can best engage with them. We always ask our attendees to complete an evaluation form at the end of our events, and for some of our larger events we may also do a pre-evaluation or possibly telephone interview a small sample of attendees to get some greater insight into how they found our training and if they've managed to use any of the content in their classrooms. So anyone who works in schools is obviously very time poor, and we need to appreciate that their delivery of relationships and sexuality education is just one small part of a much broader job. So we work hard to make sure that the trainings we offer really value their time, and that we're giving them lots of interesting strategies that they can take straight back to the classroom with very meaningful work. We also know that our attendees really value the ongoing support and engagement that we have with them, so that if they've ever got any questions or queries, we're only an email or a phone call away. And probably the other tip that I can pass on to people who wish to work with school teachers in the future, we find that they always value a really good feed. Teaching relationships and sexuality education can be a really tricky topic. Teachers aren't always very confident about how to go about it. So in all of our training sessions and all of the resources that we promote, we try to do most of the work for them so that they can take these activities straight into the classroom without having to do too much prep work themselves. Teachers regularly report back how valuable they find this extra training and assistance that we're able to provide them. They're coming to our training sessions because they've realised that talking to their students around relationships is really important for lots of different reasons. And their parents, the parent groups that they engage with, are also really supportive of this sort of learning in the classroom.